I'm right here, I'm right here. Who's that? Mostly come up. Hey guys! Oh, what's up, Doomy Gang? I hope you're all having an amazing day because I'm having an amazing day. So if you guys should be having an amazing day. And if you guys do not know, Rima's the one that came up with this slogan, not me. Rima came up to me one day when I was sad. She was like, Adam, don't be sad because I'm having an amazing day. So if I'm having an amazing day, you should be having an amazing day. And I was like, Rima, those are some wise words. Wise words. I'm gonna use that in the vlogs every single day to keep you guys motivated because it motivated me. What do you know about our family, Rima? What do you know?
Adam, Mason, my dad.
What do you know about our family tree?
What does that mean?
A family tree.
Family tree.
He's the king of the whole family. Who's the boss?
I'm the boss. You remember
She said she's the boss.
She's the boss. Good, Rima. How about the baby?
I thought you're the boss.
No, Rima's the boss.
Remember I want the cookies, Saleh?
Oh, so you remember that? You're the boss now? We're gonna do the family tree. Let's see how it goes. What's up, Badoomy Gang? So as you guys can see, I had to buy 4 huge poster boards because I'm not doing a regular family tree. I am doing an Arab family tree. I'm gonna be explaining every detail, every sister, every brother, every nephew, every niece that I have. There is an emotional story into it that went on with my dad, and I'll explain it to you guys and everything here. It gets me emotional too, so I don't know if I've ever spoke about it in a vlog. I probably did, maybe a couple years ago, but I'm gonna speak about it and hopefully everything turns out great. Let's do this. Let's start. Okay, so we're first gonna start. I feel like I'm a teacher or something. So, okay, students. I'm first gonna start with my mom and dad. Those are the main important ones. My mom and my dad. They're the top 2. So Mama Saleh and Baba Saleh got married about 40 years ago. They've been married for about 40 years. And I've never even seen them hug. They were in Yemen. They got married in Yemen. Their first kid, the first baby, was a boy. The first child they had, which is about 35, 40 years ago, was a boy. So they had their first boy in Yemen. But the thing is, this boy, which is my brother and my dad's son, he passed away at birth. My dad was so happy that he had a boy. But then when the dad at birth, he was seriously so depressed. He didn't know what to do. He was so depressed. But my dad is a positive guy. He said everything happens for a reason. Let's continue on, stay positive. And that was Allah's plan. So this was supposed to be my oldest brother, but he passed away. Then a couple years later, they had another child, and he was another boy. They had another boy, and my dad was so happy. My dad and mom were the happiest parents ever because they had a boy and he was healthy, alhamdulillah, and he was born. But in Yemen, they lived in a house with like my whole generation. When they would sleep literally everyone is together. It would be about 10 people in bed, 20 people in bed. Everyone is literally sleeping and squished together, like literally squished. So when my oldest brother was 8 months old, he was sleeping, he fell asleep with like their whole generation, and there was a lot of them sleeping together. He suffocated to death when he was about 8 months old, and he passed away. My dad didn't know what to do. He was literally crying in tears, didn't know what to do. So there was 2 of my older brothers who passed away. My dad was still so strong. He was still so positive. He still didn't want to give up another. He was literally so depressed. He continued to stay strong, and then a couple years later, he had a daughter, which is my oldest sister. They had their first daughter, which was my oldest sister, and my mom and dad were so happy. A year later, my mom got pregnant, and it was a boy. And my dad was so nervous. He literally prayed that nothing will happen. My dad and mom were at the hospital in Yemen while they gave birth to their new boy, which his name I believe was Muhammad. But then something really crazy happened. The doctors in Yemen back in the days weren't really that good, so they weren't really professional at what they're doing. 3 hours after my older brother Muhammad was born, something really sad happened to him. Till this day, I do not know what happened, and my dad does not know what happened. My dad saw them do something to my older brother, and he literally suffocated, turned red, passed away that moment. My dad saw it with his own eyes that moment. He literally was about to fight with the doctors, and when my dad tells me these stories, it was literally so like, Seriously, like, touches my heart because my dad told me that. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, guys. My dad told me that he looked exactly like me and he had the same smile as me, the same eyes. He saw him literally with his own eyes pass away, and it was something like... I'm sorry, guys. My mom told me that she had a dream. She said she had a dream that she had 6 golden bracelets, that a gift she had, and 3 of the bracelets broke like out of nowhere, like with no reason, no knowing. And until my younger brother was born, she knew it all along. She was like, wow, I gave birth to six boys and only 3 of them were alive. My dad hates when I talk about this and like that because it's seriously like, my mom went through so much, 9 months of literally 27 months of 3 boys, of being pregnant, working hard, and they all passed away. But it's all good. My dad is always strong and my mom is always strong and positive. So at the time they only had 1 girl. So then my dad and my mom, they ended up going to America. I forgot what year, I think it's about 1970 something. They ended up going to America and they lived in Manhattan. And in America, my mom got pregnant and she had another daughter. Then a couple years later, they had another daughter. So in the year 1990, my dad had 3 daughters and living in America. But my dad was going crazy because he wanted a son. He had 3 girls, he was thankful for them, but he wanted, a little man, like a son. And he was so scared to get a son because he was afraid the same thing would happen with the other 3 brothers that I had. So a few years later, around the year 1992, they finally had a son, which is my older brother, Ibrahim Saleh. A fun fact to tell you guys, when my mom gave birth to Ibrahim Saleh, my dad did not go to the hospital. He didn't want to show up to the hospital. He didn't want to be near my mom. He didn't want to help or push or nothing. He was so scared. And then when he came out alive and healthy, my dad went and cried in tears seeing that he had a healthy baby and in America, and it was, a healthy baby, a happy, healthy baby. So he was so happy. Then a year later, in 1993, he got, this one super duper, maduper, cool, dope, lame kid, which is me. My dad loved me so much because I reminded him of my older brother who passed away in Yemen. This is the crazy part, right? My little brother, it was a mistake, now I'm joking. My little brother is only 10 months and a half younger than me. So my mom and dad got it in real quick. This explains why my little brother is bigger than me, because my mom got pregnant when I was 1 month old and all she was caring about was my little brother. And when he was born, all she was caring about was my little brother because he's a little baby one. So I was kind of like left out, and that's why he's more bulkier than me. Or maybe he's just excuses. So this is the 2nd generation of our family. 3 older girls and 3 younger boys. Now it's time for my nieces and nephews, the little brats. So my oldest sister has 5 kids. She has 2 boys and 3 girls. And those 2 boys who are shown on the vlogs is my oldest nephew, Yusuf, and one of my youngest nephews, Sayaf. And 3 girls who aren't shown in the vlogs. My oldest niece is 20 years old, mashallah. So I was an uncle at the age of 2. So then here comes my second oldest sister. She has 2 girls and 1 boy. My second oldest sister has Hamza and Hayla, Team Double H, and another sister, which is another one of my nieces that isn't shown on vlog. My youngest sister has 1 boy and 1 girl, Jamal and Dina. My older brother Ibrahim has 1 boy and 1 girl, Rima and Muhsin. Those are his kids. Rima and Muhsin are siblings. Dina and Jamal are siblings. Hayla and Hamza are siblings. Sayaf and Yusuf are siblings, and all of them together are cousins. Me and my little brother Mace, aka Yusuf, we are not married and we have no kids. We are to be continued. Adumi gang, this is my family tree. It all starts from Baba Saleh, Mama Saleh, and to the next generation, and then the next generation, and inshallah many more generations to come soon. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I really hope you guys now have a better understanding of my whole family. If anyone asks about, is Rima related to Mohsen? Is Rima Mohsen related to Dina? You link them this video so they can go watch it. And if anyone asks you guys, you don't even know Adam, you don't even know their family, you can say yes you do. Because now you know me and you know my whole family, you know everything about me. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and do me gang. And other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow with another vlog. Thank you guys so much. Sorry about breaking down and having that negative vibe. I hope you guys stay smiling, stay positive, and inshallah, many more stuff to come. I love you guys. Take care. Peace. I love you. Yeah. I'm here for you. Always and forever. Promise you that.
Those tears, let me wipe them away. I know you'll be okay. That's what you used to say.